Okay, so this is a video that I've been asked to make by quite a lot of people. People just seem to be interested in the bikes that you're riding. I've already made a video about my gravel bike, which I'll leave a link around here, but I've not done a video on my road bike, so that's what we're doing today. So this is my Canyon Endurace. It's a little bit old now. It's from 2015. I bought it secondhand in about 2017 and it wasn't in great condition when I bought it, and so pretty much all the components on it are new apart from the frame. But at the time it was like an incredibly good deal. I think it was £1,500 or something like that. It's all carbon, it comes with the integrated handlebar cockpit, which I'll talk about in a minute, and the leaf spring seat post again, which I'll talk about in a minute. And you have to spend quite a lot of money now to get a bike with that equipment on it. It was a pretty good deal, and I think considering it's, what, 8 years old now, I think it still looks pretty good considering its age. So like I said, the frame is an Endurace SL7, I believe, all carbon. It's an endurance shaped frame, so it means it's a little bit more relaxed than kind of a race bike. And I think that's perfect for me. I do a lot of longer riding, casual riding, I don't race, and so this kind of frame is just really perfect for me. Yeah, the all carbon, it's super stiff and I really enjoy it. It comes with the integrated handlebars, which I think look amazing, and personally I get on really well with them. I love the sort of fat tops when you're climbing. I think the whole shape, the ergonomics of the bars, I really love. They're 40mm wide, so perfect for my narrow shoulders. And I know that a lot of bike fitters don't get on with these because you basically can't customize them at all. And so if you need a different width bar or a longer stem or shorter stem, you basically need to buy a whole new bar set, which is like hundreds of pounds. But if you can get the one that's the right fit for you, which this is for me, I think that they're great. And then the seat post, like I said, it's this kind of leaf spring seat post, and so the idea is that you get a little bit of suspension just to make the ride a little bit more comfortable, and I definitely find that you notice it. I really love this seat post, and I think that I'll try to keep it even beyond this bike because again, they're like super expensive if you want to buy them now, and so I think that it's a nice little feature to have on the bike. Saddle, I'm using the Specialized Power. I just like this saddle. I think that saddles are super personal, but when you find the right one and the one that you get on with, then you end up just having them on all of your bikes. And the Specialized Power for me is that saddle. I think it's great. I've got the 143mm wide one, and yeah, I just enjoy it. The wheels on this bike are sort of the biggest upgrade that I've made, and by far the upgrade that felt the most different. I always tell people that if you want to make one upgrade to your bike, then wheels are going to be the biggest difference. These are 50mm deep carbon wheels from Hunt. I bought them about 4 years ago. I think they were £800 or £900, about 1,600 grams. They're good wheels. I think for the money that I paid, there wasn't really much competition at that time, and they made just a massive difference to how the bike felt. It accelerated quicker, it rode quicker on the flats, it sounded better, it felt stiffer. Like, it just, I think that it made a massive difference, and so I think that these wheels generally are okay. The bearings and the hubs wear out really quickly, which isn't amazing, and they seem to trap water in them, which is kind of a little bit annoying. But like I said, for the money, I think that they were a really good purchase, and I have enjoyed riding these for the last sort of 4 years or something. On the wheels, I've got Continental GP 5000s. I'm running 28mm wide at the moment. Tempted to go up to 30mm, but 28mm is what I've been riding for the last few years. Love these tyres, got no complaints. They are fast, they don't puncture very often. I mean, for me, these are just the gold standard tyres, and I've been running them for years. The bike is equipped with 11-speed Shimano Ultegra mechanical, and yeah, I mean, what can you say about this Groupset? It's amazing. It's a workhorse. I've had no complaints with it. I really enjoy it. I am tempted to upgrade to Di2. I've been in two minds about it. For me, it feels similar to maybe if you get an opportunity to fly first class, right? Once you fly first class, you then don't want to go back to economy. Not that I've done it, but I just imagine that's what it's like. You then would really struggle to go back to economy because all you're ever thinking about is first class. And I kind of feel like that's like Di2. Once you ride it, which I haven't ridden yet, I feel like it would then be very difficult to go back to mechanical. And so I'd like to do it, but it's just very expensive. Not only is the Groupset expensive, but when you need to replace things like cassettes, chains, or if you're in a crash and you break your rear mech, I'm tempted, but I'm not quite over the line yet. So yeah, if you guys have had any experience of mechanical to electronic DIT group sets, then let us know in the comments below what your experience was like, and maybe you can push me over the line. I've got an 11 to 32 cassette on there. I'm a fan of a big cassette. Like, why not give yourself an option to make the climbs a little bit easier? I think that's as big as I can go on this bike, but it works pretty well for the kind of riding that I do. I also have a single-sided crank power meter, so on the left crank, and that's from 4III or 4III or 4i cubed. I really don't know what their brand name is. It's a single-sided power meter. It's okay. Like, for the money that I paid for it, like £300-400, power totally changed the way that I rode my bike, changed how I paced efforts. Yeah, it was just like an amazing training asset once I got power on the bike. But this power meter, I wouldn't say it's the most accurate. It runs through batteries quite quickly, but I think it's good enough, and I'm not about to spend £1,000 on some power meter pedals or something like that. So yeah, I think it does a decent job. And I've got Look pedals on here. Not very much to say. They're like carbon Look pedals. Pedals are pedals. I think that, yeah, I've not really got much to say here. I like them. Yeah, and to finish the bike off, I've got some Service Course bar tape on the handlebars, although I'm just about to replace that with some BBB stuff. And then I've got some Elite bottle cages. And that's about it. So yeah, that's my road bike. Do you know what? I absolutely love it. I know it's getting on a few years now, but I honestly don't feel any reason to change this bike. I love it. It's light enough, it's fast, it feels great, it fits me. Like I said, I might put Di2 on it in the future. I'm also tempted by a bit of a custom paint job maybe, because I think that that would just add like a new lease of life to the bike. But outside of that, I love it. I hope that was useful. I hope that was an enjoyable video. Just honestly, it's amazing that people are up for watching these videos that I make. I'm really grateful to all of you who watch and like and comment these videos. It genuinely means a lot. And if you do watch these videos and you're not already subscribed, then I would love if you would consider just hitting that little button below. It makes a big difference to the channel and how much YouTube throws the videos out to new people, etc. And so if you like the videos, then I'd really appreciate if you would consider subscribing. But that's a very quick overview. It wasn't quick though, Grant, was it? You waffled about all of the different parts. Yes. That was a video about my road bike. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below if you've got any questions about this bike or about things that I've changed. And also let us know what bike you're riding as well down below in the comments. You tend to see a lot of the same bikes, but I know that some of you guys will have some interesting stuff. So leave a comment. I'd love to know what you're riding and some of the changes that you've made to the bike. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!